What's happening, guys? How are you doing? It's time for Brody's Reach Out. Are you up? Have you got the sleep out of your eyes this morning? Have you gotten up already and fixed you some cornflakes or some Rice Krispies or what do teenagers eat in the mornings? Do you eat cereal? I know when I was growing up, I used to love Captain Crunch or Lucky Charms, and I think what that means is like there's like a bag of sugar in every bowl. And then I got a little older, I started liking Raisin Bran, and now I don't think I'll ever get to that Wheaties stage. Do they still make Wheaties? Or cornflakes, just cornflakes? Anyway, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope you've been up and about this morning. I'm glad you're joining me for Brody's Reach Out. As I told you before, sometimes scheduling conflicts happen, and that's why we're not able to have this Tuesday morning at 10:30. I had a scheduling conflict that just hit. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get here, to get in front of this camera, and to be prepared for a 15-minute Devo on Tuesday and Thursday morning. But I'm doing everything I can to do it because I want to reach out and connect with you guys and say good morning and say hello and just be available, okay? Hope you're doing great. Last night for our Wednesday night live at 5:30, we had a great attendance, some great participation, and I'll even be telling you more about that here in just a moment. Talked about Have No Fear last night. If you didn't get to see last night's Wednesday Night Live, go back to our Calvary Baptist Youth Facebook page or our Calvary Baptist Church YouTube channel. What a great play. We're filling up YouTube, and I think it's so awesome. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the Calvary Baptist YouTube channel, and then you'll get alerts every time we post something new. Brody's Reach Out, Calvary Kids Live at 5, our worship services, Wednesday Night Live. It's all there for you to view and enjoy on Calvary Baptist YouTube channel. So I hope you're checking it out. Well, listen. A couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, and during Wednesday Night Live, we started a brand new game called Virtually Everywhere. And it's where I put on behind me, oh, by the way, do you see some of my friends this morning? Do you see my little friends behind me here this morning? Yeah, we're going to talk about them in a little bit, okay, in just a few moments. They're hanging out with us, and there's a reason for that, as you should know by now. Anytime I have something behind me, there's a reason for it. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But listen, last night, Virtually Everywhere, that game, we did it again. I cannot believe this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've had 6 winners of our live streaming game so far, and believe it or not, all 6 have only won once. We have not had a repeat winner yet. Now, we've come very, 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 very close, but we haven't had a repeat winner yet. So last night, $10 gift card goes to, fantastic job, awesome, Trent Craddock. Trent Craddock, you the man. You won it last night. You named all the places that I was hanging out at. You got them in there first. You got the best answers, so you're the man. Now, I'm telling you, some of these people on here, some of you guys are really trying to get in there and get that second win, so keep it up. Keep going at it, all right? And listen, I'm still trying to work on maybe a whole youth group Zoom meeting, Zoom game, something that we can just do that we haven't done before. And there's a lot of stuff to that, so we're trying to work it out. So keep thinking toward that and keep being ready. So when I launch it and say, okay, now's the time to participate, you jump on and let's make it happen. Okay? All right, listen, guys, let me go over our winners so far of our Wednesday Night Live games. You got Riley Yates. She was our first winner. You got Dakota Petty, Rachel Cochran, Hannah Williams, Jacob Cochran, and then you've got Trent Craddock, brand new winner last night. Hey, fantastic. Way to go, guys. All right, look, let me just share again some of our times with you. You may be watching for the first time. You may have forgotten. We want you there. We want you there. And if you don't get there live, go and watch some of these things pre-recorded, okay? But don't forget, the next thing coming up is our Family Bible Study. Family Bible Study at 9:30 a.m., studying the armor of God. our live streaming has been doing better. And we're so thankful and so excited, but we've figured out some things, we've made some adjustments, and it's doing better. And we're having some fun with it now, okay? So check it out, 9:30 a.m., get the family around, family Bible study with the armor of God, 10 a.m. morning worship. I'm going to come back to that because we got some exciting things coming, okay? 10 a.m. morning worship, 5 o'clock Sunday afternoons, Calvary Kids live at 5 with Taylor Allen, doing a great job there. I've enjoyed that. I know it's for kids, but it's really cool. Okay, and so Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, don't miss that worship service. And then Brody's Reach Outs, if we can pull them off, they're going to be every Tuesday and Thursday at 10:30 a.m. I try to send you a text and social media, some information about 30 minutes before so you know that we're going to be available and coming to you live. So if you don't get that, probably something happened and I couldn't make it. So, all right, now here's what we've got. And then Wednesday nights at 5:30, you got Wednesday Night Live. It's been going good, been enjoying that. And then at 6:30, we've been doing the famous now Calvary Table Talks and been having a great time with that with the staff here. Then your Bible study times, and your teachers are telling me that these are going well, so don't miss out on them. Be there, be a part of that group while you can. But you got the 8th and 9th grade girls. They're Zooming every Thursday night at 7:30. Don't forget about that. The 10th through 12th grade girls, they're Zooming every Sunday morning following the morning service at 11:30 a.m. So don't forget about that. 6th and 7th grade guys, 6th and 7th grade girls, they're both Google Duoing at 1 o'clock on Sundays. So don't forget about that. And then your 10th through 12th grade guys, stay in contact through texting with Kurt and Colby. Also the 8th and 9th grade guys, stay in contact. As a matter of fact, we should be coming up. I'll be having a teachers meeting, probably a Zoom teachers meeting here in the beginning of next week. And we'll touch base with all your teachers and get some feedback and see how things are going there. So be thinking about that, okay? So that's some of the things that are going on, some of the things you can tune into. Now listen to this. We've got some cool things about to happen. And we need your help. Listen, Mother's Day is less than 2 weeks away. Yeah, have you gotten your mama anything? You said, Brody, how am I going to get my mama anything? I haven't been able to leave the house. Well, you need to make her something. All right, you need to remember what you did when you were 6 years old and you did your handprint or footprint on a piece of paper and made a little note and gave it to her. Hey, make mama a card. Make her a card. You got time. Do something special for her. Clean the house. Wash the dishes. Do the laundry. Do something special for mama. Make plans right now so you don't forget. Less than 2 weeks. In those plans include one of the biggest pandemic events we've had at our church so far. We are going to be gathering at the Union City Civic Auditorium on Sunday of Mother's Day at 10 a.m. And it's going to be drive-in church for Mother's Day. And there, we're going to spread everybody out in their cars on the parking lot of the Union City Civic Auditorium. We're going to have loudspeakers. We're going to have FM transmission. We're still going to be live streaming. And we're going to have a great, great day. So what can you do? A couple things. One, pray. Pray that we have the most beautiful weather you can imagine and everything goes perfect. But let me just go ahead and tell you, rain or shine, we're making it happen. Okay? But pray. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Second, tell mom, hey, let's get out of the house. We don't have to be mingling with everybody and doing everything, but let's get out of the house. Let's drive down to the Union City Civic Auditorium. Let's find us a great parking spot, and let's enjoy Mother's Day with our church, Calvary Baptist Church, okay? So that's coming up Mother's Day. Now here's the second thing that's really cool that we're doing. The next Sunday after that has always been our Graduate Recognition Sunday. This year, it's going to be a little different, but we're still going to do it. We're still going to recognize our graduates. So here, graduates, if you're listening out there, you're high school graduates, you're listening, here's what I need you to do. You're going to be getting a letter today, tomorrow, I don't know when, but I need pictures. I got to get a slideshow of you. That letter will instruct you of all the information you need to send me. You need to do it at the first of next week so we can get all this together. And then a special invitation for you and your immediate family. And when I say immediate family, I'm talking about those that you live, that are in the same household you're in. You are invited to come here that Sunday morning, the 17th, May the 17th. Come here. We're going to distance you by families out. Bring your cap and gown, and we're going to recognize you and give you a special gift from us to you for being a 2020 graduate. So we want to honor you. We want to make that a special time. So make plans to be there and be a part, okay? If you got any questions, you can text me and let me know, and I'll be glad to give you the answers. All right. I have worked hard and hard and hard and hard to bring you brand new, fresh ideas to do at home while you're involved in this pandemic, while you're involved in this social distancing thing going on. And so I've brought a few more now. We've got some pretty weather coming. Can you believe how much it's rained? Can you believe how cold it's been? We'll turn the air conditioner on in the middle of the day and then have to turn the heat on in the middle of the night. It keeps going up, down, and then it rains so much. Well, listen, if the weather is right, you've got a pretty day today. You're going to have a pretty day tomorrow. Saturday's supposed to be beautiful. Hey, we've got some springtime weather that is coming. So that's going to affect my ideas of things that you can do while you're at home. Okay? So here we go. Get them old water guns out. Get them tuned up. When that temperature hits 80 and above, man, it's time to go outside and have a water gun war. Wouldn't that be awesome? Water gun war, okay? So there's an idea. Here's another idea. I've heard people talking about this. You know what? I have not done it yet. I want to do it. The drive-in, drive-through zoo in Alamo, just outside of Dyersburg. They tell me that thing has been packed out. People are going to it. They're enjoying. I've never done that ever. I want to make it happen. I want to go do it. I'm going to do it within the next couple of weeks. There's a fantastic idea. Say, hey, fam, let's pack some sandwiches. Now, be careful with those because when you're driving through the zoo, they're going to come in your car and eat your sandwiches if you're not careful. That's what I heard, okay? Tell them to pack a lunch, make your way down to Alamo, about a 30, 40-minute drive, and drive through the zoo and enjoy that and have a great time, okay? So there's an idea. Have a social media, check this out, have a social media basketball free throw contest. Get your friends on social media, video yourself. All right, I hit 10, now you. And video back and forth. Do it on Zoom all at once and have a social media free throw contest, basketball free throw contest, or any kind of game. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Try it out. Here's another idea for you. Hey, paint something. Paint something. Paint the house. Now, before you do that, make sure you have permission to paint the house. Don't go out there and start painting rainbows and stuff on the side of the house, and then your parents come home and you say, well, Brody said paint the house. Okay, so don't get me in trouble. But paint the house. Paint your room. Paint a wall in your room. Put a fresh coat of paint on something. I don't know. It's neat. But no, don't wait. I got to be so careful what I say. Don't put a fresh coat of paint on your brother or sister. No, don't do that. Or the dog or the cat. Maybe the cat. No, don't do that. Okay, so paint something. All right, have you ever made your own popsicles? Have you ever made your own popsicles? Hey, YouTube it, go and check it out, Pinterest, whatever, and say, how can I make my own popsicles, and make your own popsicles. That'd be an incredible treat. Now, with the weather being like it is, with it being hot in the day and kind of mild at night, around the 50s or 60s, this is the perfect time to do a backyard camping trip. Get out there, pitch a tent, build you a campfire, roast some marshmallows and hot dogs, and well, you may want to do that a little different. I mean, you can roast the hot dogs and then roast the marshmallows and make s'mores, but I've never tried that. I've never roasted a hot dog and then covered it in a marshmallow. That could be a brand new tasty meal. Try it and let me know how it goes. All right, so go camping. And then, of course, the all-time favorite, when it gets dark, play hide and go seek. Play flashlight tag. Get out of the house and do something, okay? This sounds like a lot of fun. It's time. It's time. The weather's like it is. It's time. Get out of the house and do something. Now, that leads me to my closing Devo thought of the day. See what I got behind me here? See the little ants at work? Now, when you see ants at work, do you remember about the, what was it, the ant and the, what was it? What was the, anyway, so you got ants. Listen to Proverbs chapter 6, verses 6 through 11. Proverbs chapter 6, 6 through 11. Now, this is going to smack us upside the head here because a lot of people, and you may be included, a lot of people have been kind of a sluggard, kind of a lazy bum for the last several weeks because they've had nothing to do, nowhere to go. Hey, it's time to break out of that shell. Listen to what Proverbs 6, 6 through 11 says. It says, go to the ant, you old sluggard. In other words, check out the ant. Get up. Check out what the ant's doing, you old sluggard. Observe her ways and be wise. Listen to this. Be wise. Which, having no chief, you know what that means? It means nobody had to tell that ant, get out there and do something. Nobody should have to tell you. You've got to get up. You got to take some self-initiative. You got to say, okay, I'm going to get this body back active. I'm going to do something. I'm going to accomplish something today. It says, which having no chief, officer, or ruler, just decided on her own, she prepares her food in the summer, and she gathers her provision in the harvest. How long will you lie down, old sluggard? Let me put that in our terms. How long are you going to be camped out on the couch, right? How long will you lie down, old sluggard? When will you arise from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Your poverty will come to you like a vagabond, and your need like an armed man. In other words, look, if you keep laying around, you're going to regret it. How many of you have gained weight? Raise your hand. Put your hands down. How many of you have felt like, oh, I'm so tired all the time? That's what's so funny, is back when we had the crazy schedules, and you guys would come in on Wednesday nights and say, hey, how's it going? What's happening? They'd come in going, oh, I'm so tired. And you would think, okay, well now since you've been at home and you've had all this rest, how you feeling now, right? I guarantee you most of you are going, oh, I'm so tired. You know why? Because it's not a matter of whether you get enough rest or not. It's a matter of being active, doing something productive. Guys, get out there. Let's go. The sun's out. The temperatures are warming up. You may be restricted to home, but that doesn't mean you're restricted to the couch. So hop off that thing. Get out there and do something. Do something. Make something happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, that's Brody's Reach Out for today. Guys, good to talk to you. See you soon.